CFE teams. Actions unit. Top play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit C. Team setting. And spread odds. Go selected. And Ohio State's defense 3 ready.
Even in what some might consider a remote outpost in the landscape of college football, rivalries are everywhere. Travel along I-10 and only 46 miles separate the two schools that will square off today for the right to claim the Silver Spade.
Entering play call screen. And Super Sim is selected. Entering and no slow. Jump ahead. Super Sim. End of game.
And the Miners will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. So New Mexico State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Last meeting between these two left the Miners prospecting future options as the Aggies struck gold seemingly on every drive.
Yeah, the Aggies dominated. It was not competitive. It was kind of embarrassing. I expect UTEP to be a little bit upset because the game was, you think about rivalry games and emotions and close games back and forth. That's not what we got a year ago.
That was a bad loss for UTEP. So bad, in fact, that there were a lot of fans that wanted the head coach fired. So they've got to come out and they've got to play with their hair on fire in this one if it's going to be competitive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So the UTEP Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well.
There he goes! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
At the 16-yard line. And a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly to the tight end. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This 3-0 lead. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Davis will throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Miners line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They'd get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move to get room. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
Hold it. Offense.
Great place to start for this offense. the gun. The running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. Made a defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Davis looking to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, the Aggies offense will have another go at it. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still beat.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Davis will throw. Complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The play action fake. The chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give to the back. Jukes his way for home. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Davis looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. This time on target. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
The 37. And 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Miners! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Davis will throw. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. Makes his man miss. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Shakes off the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
With the catch, it's Brooks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Miners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Slings it downfield. Got a man in the middle. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Miners will line it up on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the brass spittoon after an entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Kingsbury. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Rides to back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Reading the option, it's Davis. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Sends it back in motion. Right back to the air on second and 10. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on third and 10. From From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
I mean, if you're on defense, finally something good happens. It just hasn't been a great day. You've been giving up a ton of yards. You've given up some points. At least you get this field goal block. And listen, for coaching staffs, you got to find silver linings in games like this to get your team back on the field next time playing their best.
The RPO, it's complete. At midfield, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Right back to the well. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. So now it's 2nd and long. Davis will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Miners are on the move. Rides the back on the option, the give.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. The jet sweep pass. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Miners decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Back to pass. Works the middle of the field. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. He's got him in the flat. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Entering Super Sim. Blink. Entering. Fast. Jump ahead. Super Sim. Change of possession. Entering Super Sim screen. Entering. Jump ahead. Super Sim. Change of possession. Entering Super Sim screen. Jump ahead. Super Sim. Play. Change of possession. Entering Super Sim screen.
UTEP takes home the brass spittoon, and we close out another
Entering
edition of one of the
post-game
great
screen,
rivalries in the
reaction.
Southwest.
Return to
And you
hub.
know the